Hi there folks, I've done this video because we haven't got the time to go through this in the lesson, and with different questions that I've had, I thought what I'll do is a run through of this from start to finish. There was absolutely nothing in here that you guys couldn't do. What this is more of a case of now is you have got to learn how to apply your knowledge. So I'm going to read through the question with you, pick out the information and then go through the process of calculating it. So we've been told that we've received from the accounts department the P&L for 15 months. So straight away there, something that should have alarmed you is that it's 15 months because we know that we deal in blocks of 12. We've then been given the P&L and then we've been given some notes relating to it. We've also been told about the tax written down value on the main pool. So that should be twigging in your brain. There might be something to do with capital allowances in here. You've also been told that the sale of an investment property gave a capital gain of 6,437. So this here, somebody has already done a chargeable gain calculation and is giving you the figure. So you are required to calculate the corporation tax payable for the 15 months ending December 18. Okay. So therefore, if you're being asked to calculate the corporation tax payable, you needed to do a TTP calculation. Now, what I've done to do this is I've gone straight to my reference material on page 16. To the section that's called Calculation of Total Profits and Corporation Tax Payable. Okay, and as you can see here then, I've got a pro forma of what I need to do to get to the figure to calculate my corporation tax. Okay, now as you can see, I have then split that out into 12 months and into 3 months. So I've got from the 1st of October 17 till the 30th of September 18. And then I've got from the 1st of October 18 till the 31st of December 18. So they are going to be, I'm effectively going to have 2 TTP calculations and 2 corporation tax payable amounts. And that's because I have got to use my 12 months and I've got to use my 3 months. Okay, so I am going to work down this list in order, and this is what I mean in your exam, that you need to get yourself a process that doesn't make a question as scary. So instead of thinking about this big page of information that you've got, think about how you can break it down into manageable chunks. So I'm going to look at each line independently and therefore get my answer. So the first line that I need is trading income. So to get trading income, I need to work out my adjusted trading profits and then I need to take away my capital allowances. So this is taking us right back to week 1 and week 2 when we worked out adjusting trading profits. Okay. So let's look at the information that we've got. So we've got bank interest received, note 1. So if I go to note 1, that tells me that the bank interest was accrued evenly over the 15-month period. However, you need to decide, is that bank interest part of your trading profits or your non-trade? Well, bank interest is non-trade unless told otherwise. We've then been told about the profit on the sale of an investment building. Now, the profit that would go into a P&L, if you think about it, is what you did back in level 3 with disposal. So that relates to depreciation. So therefore, we are going to disallow that. Then we've got some trading expenses, which we'll look at in a moment. Loan interest payable, which we've got to look at a note. and qualifying charitable donations. Now, they are disallowable at this point, but we know that we come back to them shortly. So going to our notes, we've already dealt with the bank interest. The property, we've already disallowed that, so we don't need to worry any further about that one. Director's remuneration, that one's absolutely fine. We don't need to disallow that. Employee costs, again, we don't need to do anything with that. It's allowable. But depreciation we know is disallowable. Legal costs regarding the renewal of a 15-year lease, in which case, because it's a renewal, it is allowable. We've then been told about loan interest. Now, this was for new equipment, so this does relate to the trade, so therefore it is allowable. We've already dealt with the donations. And the depreciation relates to, and we're told that, but this is what we're interested in for our capital allowances, that they've spent 28,000 on new equipment on the 2nd of October 17. Okay, so that's going to be used within our capital allowances question. So it's a bit like Blue Peter, because obviously I'm trying to record and do the workings at the same time. So that, folks, is your adjusted profit. So you're starting with your profit from your accounts, take off the bank interest, take off the profit on the sale of the investment property, add back your depreciation, and add back your qualifying charitable donation. So therefore, for the 15-month period, you have a tax adjusted profit of 52,600. Okay. Now, the next thing then is we need to split that over the 15 months. So if I go back to my little drawing that I did of how we get to the trading profit, we need to split that over the 15 months. So that would give me 42,080 in my 12-month period and 10,520 in my 3-month period. Okay. However, to get to the trading profit, we need to minus capital allowances. So we need to work out the capital allowances. So you are going to need two calculations. You are going to need capital allowances for the 12-month period and capital allowances for the 3-month period. I've popped in my balance brought forward, which I was told about. I've given AIA on the equipment and then WDA, which gives me total allowances for the 12-month period of 28,918. And then in the 3-month period, there was only WDA to give, but here you can see that's been time apportioned to 3 months out of the 12. So therefore, the capital allowances for the 3-month period is £188. So now I can deduct them capital allowances from my profit that I've just calculated to give me a trading profit for the 12-month period of 13162 and a trading profit for the 3-month period of 10,332. Okay, so now I've calculated this figure, I can actually pop that into my pro forma at the start, which is here, over here. So trading income for the 12 months, 13162. And trading income for the 3 months is 10,332. Okay. So the next line then is interest income. Now, within your question, you had bank interest received of £480. And you've been told that that happened evenly. So that was literally a case of splitting it over the 15 months. So for the 12 months, you should have ended up with 384. And for the 3 months, you should have ended up with 96. Okay. We didn't have any property income in this question, but we did have a chargeable gain. And we were told here, if I go back to our question, the investment property was sold on the 2nd of October 18 and the gain was 6437. So you need to put this in the correct place where the date range of the 2nd of October 18 is. So looking at my dates, it's going to be in this one here. Okay. So for chargeable gains, I've got nothing for the 12-month period, but I've got 6437 for the 3-month period. Okay, total them up, which gives me 13546 for the 12-month period, and it gives me 16,865 for the 3-month period. Okay. So the next thing then that we've got is less qualifying charitable donations. And again, you need to look at your date ranges. So when we look here, we're told that they happened on the 31st of December 17 and on the 30th of June 18. So where are both of those dates? So both of those dates occur in the 12-month period. So therefore, we're going to be deducting 500, which now makes that 13,046. This one, there isn't any, so this is still 16,865. Okay. So this is actually the answer but typed up, but I wanted to show you how I would use this to help me make my answer. So as you can see there, same titles as what we've used, same figures. Then once we've got our figures, which are these ones here, we're quite simply going to tax them by 19% to give me the corporation tax payable. So hopefully that's shown you that there was absolutely nothing in there that you guys couldn't do. You've just got to try and put your knowledge now into actual action in questions, and that's where the practice will come from. Thank you very much, guys. And obviously this is a bit of a homemade video because I'm trying to do it on my phone at the same time. However, I hope it's helped. See you all this week.